Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot, okay, in reverse. All right. Now, I just want to mention something about the Chariot being in reverse for you. I'm really strongly getting this is connected to Mercury retrograde, okay? So one of the things that the earth signs may notice during the month of April is a lot of slowdowns, delays. One of the things that, we notice with Mercury retrograde is car accidents, miscommunication, not being clear on things. So it's really important that in the month of April, you are being extremely clear. You are taking your time. You're not rushing. You are not trying to get more done than needs to be done. Mercury retrograde is a time where, you're doing revisions, revising. You are redoing anything that maybe needs to be tied up. So any loose ends that need to be tied up. So this is why the Chariot here is in reverse. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Let's talk about it. Your challenge here is the Four of Pentacles. I feel with the Four of Pentacles, this has a lot to do with something that you're still holding on to. Something here that you maybe need to let go of. It may be very challenging for you. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, Capricorn, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and you have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like for you in the recent past, something here ended. And whatever ended really affected you on a very, very deep level. I do feel like this ending had a lot to do with something here that was out of balance. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So for many of you, there's a really happy connection that has entered into your life. I feel like this could be a partner, this could be a relationship, or this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. For some of you, it is romantic. For others of you, this is it's a business partner or someone here that's offering you an opportunity. And it looks like in the present moment, it's bringing you tons and tons and tons of happiness. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, Capricorn, you have the Moon, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. In the near future, something here is connected to your emotions. And it has a lot to do with emotionally not feeling satisfied here in the near future. I don't know if this is you or your person. Could be the fact that you may be very slow to take action towards someone, especially if you're someone who's very spiritual and you know about Mercury retrograde. Because if you know about Mercury retrograde, you know that you don't rush during Mercury retrograde. You don't start anything new during Mercury retrograde. And that could be something here that you're learning. Okay. In the near future, I see somebody here potentially walking away because they don't get that, right? So some of you could be dealing with someone who's not really spiritual. Maybe you're physically attracted to them, but they're not aware of the emotional components that come along with Mercury retrograde. And this is a Mercury retrograde reading because Mercury is going to be retrograding in April and it's going to be happening in Taurus, which is going to affect the earth signs the most, okay, along with Gemini and Virgo, unless you have Mercury retrograde in your birth chart, okay? So let's get into your reading. Let's do some clarification. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. So your challenge is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Your biggest challenge here, Capricorn, has a lot to do with the new beginning that you're embarking on, okay? Or you're starting something new. You may be in a position right now where you want more money, you want to become better, you want more. And your biggest challenge here is not to cave into the negative, experiences or the negative thoughts that you have in your mind, because a lot of you may believe that you have to do something bad or wrong in order to become successful, and that's not true. Okay, so this could be in regards to your financial situation, trying to get to the top, trying to make more money. Some of you may be finding it challenging to start over again. That means starting over, maybe taking a course in school, or, increasing your knowledge in something. Or if this is not the case, it could have a lot to do with you trying to let go of someone here that may have done something bad or wrong to you. Okay. So you may have had an experience where someone here wasn't honest, or they took advantage of you. And now you may feel, oh, well, maybe that's the only way I can get ahead. The only way I can truly get ahead is if I'm somebody who takes advantage of others, or, I'm only thinking about myself. So that's going to be a big part of your challenge, okay? Because a lot of you may be holding on to that idea, especially if someone here hurt you or did something that really affected you on a deep level. So this is Capricorn. I feel like April for you is not a month to cut corners. If you're someone who is trying to find ways to cut corners and do things quicker and get them done, that could be very detrimental to you. Okay. And that could be something that you're holding on to still. So it's really important that during this transition that you're going through a transition that is going to actually allow you to get to the King of Pentacles energy. Because a lot of you right now are at the Page. Okay, you're at the Page of Pentacles energy, and you want to elevate yourself. And what Spirit is saying, which is a big part of your challenge, is it's a process. It's not something that you can cut corners and, make things up in your mind and then expect them, to happen the way you want them to. There's levels that you have to take. And April is going to be one of those months where you have to take your time to climb the ladder, or you have to take your time to maybe learn something new to make more money, or maybe you need to let go of someone, the negative thoughts of someone that you still have that is holding you back. Okay. And that's why the Chariot is here in reverse, because a lot of you want to move forward, but something here is still holding you back because you're still holding on to it. Okay, so that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords in the recent past. Yep, relationship ended here in the past. Okay, there was a divorce, or maybe you moved out, or maybe things didn't, work out with you and a specific person. This has a lot to do with someone here who is taking more than giving back. And as a result of that, someone here started to set boundaries with you. Okay, so either this was you or your person, but someone here said enough is enough, and that's why something here ended up coming to an end. Now, in the present moment, there's a new opportunity. Either you're having a new beginning with this person, okay, or this is a completely new opportunity that's coming into your life. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles in the present moment for Capricorn. You have the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and you have the Temperance. So in the present moment, there's definitely a new beginning that's happening for you. I feel like this new beginning is one that you're questioning all the time. It's like you're thinking about it. You're like, okay, this is a new beginning, new opportunity that's coming in. Some of you are dating someone new, or you're starting a new job. There's something here that you're doing that's new, and you're questioning it all the time. Either there's delays in the present moment, or you're choosing to take your time with this because it is a new love, or it's a new experience with this person that you really like. Tell me more about this relationship in the present moment for Capricorn. Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you want to work something out with someone, like someone that you really love. Like you want to work things out. You want things to come back to the way that they were before. And some of you have been really thinking about this person that you broke up with, that you had you know, you had a very bad experience with this person. And a lot of you may be realizing now in the present moment how much you want to have a new beginning with this person, how much you want to work things out. And it's taking you time, right? It's taking you time to maybe find ways to work things out with this person. It's taking you time to get over the anxiety and stress and fear that's connected to this. But I do feel, Capricorn, there's somebody here in the present moment that, you know, you still very much love them. They still very much love you. But at the same time, something is taking a while here. Something here is not, it's not, you know, moving maybe as quickly as you want it to. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups in the present moment for Capricorn. So you have the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. I feel in the present moment, someone here is constantly questioning their happiness. They're questioning, you know, am I ever going to be happy again? Am I ever going to find that love again? And in the present moment, there is this constant energy of trying to keep up with this. It's like I'm trying to keep up with, you know, the expectations of a relationship. I'm trying to keep up with what my partner wants. I'm trying to keep up with, you know, this idea of happiness. And I feel right now in the present moment, whatever it is that you're embarking on, you should embark on it with no expectation. If you have an expectation when you approach someone, you know, you're in this place of, oh, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if they don't really want me? You know, that's something that you're manifesting and creating. When you let it go, okay, when you say to the universe, look, this is what I want, right? And you manifest that, you let it go. You don't keep looking at it. You don't keep pondering about it. You don't keep chasing it. You just say, this is what I want, and you let it go. And that's what you're learning right now in the present moment, because I see there's a potential here for a relationship. I see there's a potential here for a new beginning. And most importantly, Capricorn, I see a potential here for your happiness. Okay. So it's all about how you approach the situation. For many of you, if this is a new love, I see you taking your time. I don't see you rushing. I don't see you rushing into this, or I don't see your person rushing into this. And again, this has a lot to do with balance here, okay? Because one of you may be very, very quick to move towards the other person. And when the other person doesn't reciprocate or respond, it creates some sort of fear and anxiety in the other person. And I feel like that's something that happened here in the past, which led to imbalances, okay? So 2 important things in the present moment. 1, communicating your idea of what this new beginning means. And 2, if you have an idea of what it is that you want, putting it out in the universe and allowing it to manifest is something that I feel you're learning in the present moment, because there's a huge potential here for love, happiness, and fulfillment for you, okay? Especially when it comes to wanting or having some sort of new beginning. Okay. Now, in the near future, there's this misunderstanding. Okay. That's what I'm really strongly getting. There's a misunderstanding, and this is connected to Mercury retrograde, hence the reason why the Chariot here is in reverse, which, you know, represents being able to move forward. So in the near future, because you may be taking so long to come towards someone, or they're taking a very long time to come towards you, it creates this emotional insecurity here, okay? For me, the Moon and the 8 of Cups is an energy. These 2 combined cards are an energy of emotional insecurity, right? It's like someone here doesn't want to confront their emotions. They constantly hide behind their emotions, and that's what leads to maybe someone here disconnecting or leaving. Okay. So tell me more about the Moon in the near future for Capricorn. Just keep in mind, we're going to have a full moon in Libra, okay, Western astrology. So for those of you commenting and saying, no, that's Vedic, okay, we're doing Western. So in the near future in Western astrology, the moon is going to be full in Libra, which is going to square your sun, moon, and rising. That's why there's some sort of miscommunication or misunderstanding in the near future. So it's really, really important that you take your time, which I feel like you're doing, because now you're watching this reading, so you're consciously aware. You're going to be taking your time. And a lot of you in the near future, the reason why you're doing this, Capricorn, is because you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want to go through the painful ending that you went through in the past. And that's why a lot of you are really guarded in the near future. You're not quick to rush towards someone. You're not quick to open up towards someone. You're not quick to do anything, okay? You're taking your time, and you're either getting to know someone, or you're taking your time when it comes to maybe disconnecting from one thing and moving towards something new. So what is the important message here in the near future for Capricorn? You have the Four of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Queen of Wands. Yes. So again, there's this energy here of being back and forth. It's like your wish fulfillment is the fact that you want to be with this person and you want to still hold on to them. But a lot of you are not taking action fast enough towards this person. So it's like you want something, but you don't know how to go about getting it or doing it. And this is why I said if there's something that you want, you just put it out in the universe and then you start to take the actions that you need to take within yourself to manifest and create that within your control. Okay, so tell me more about the moon in the near future. You have the Tower, you have the Judgment, and you have the Star. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting for you that there's a fear here, Capricorn, that whatever happened in the past is bound to repeat itself again. The only way the past can repeat itself is if you don't come to some sort of realization about it. So, you know, whatever it is that you're holding on to, Capricorn, make sure you're holding on to the lesson that was learned from a past mistake, not the trauma, not the pain. And that's what we often do, right? When we're in trauma or we're in pain, we tend to hold on to all the negative things, but we don't learn from those negative experiences. It's important that you learn from them so that they don't happen again. Because if there is some sort of miscommunication here in the near future, which there's bound to be, because Mercury is retrograding, I'm already feeling it. Okay. It's very important that you're focused on the future. That's what I feel like you're going to be doing. Okay. Because again, it depends on how you take the information that I give you, right? So some of you are going to come to a realization that a Tower moment in the past needed to happen in order for you to focus more or less on the future, okay? So I see you moving towards a situation in the near future slowly because you're not 100% sure on how to deal with it. And because you're not sure on how to deal with it, you're afraid that the same Tower moment that happened in the past may again repeat itself. So it's very important that you are communicating with this person, whoever it is that you're dealing with, you're communicating with this person and you're saying, look, I'm in a transition right now. I feel like you're in a transition, okay? And we obviously know you're in a transition because Pluto has now just recently moved out of your sign. So it's different. Whatever you're dealing with in your life, it's not the same as maybe it was a month ago or 2 months ago. So because there's some sort of miscommunication, somebody here chooses to disconnect and walk away because they don't really emotionally understand what you're going through, okay? So it's important you communicate and you say, look, this is what I'm going through. Some of you are afraid to express what you're going through because you feel like you're gonna be judged, right? The Judgment and the Tower is here in the near future. So these are things that you have to be consciously aware of, right? So let's clarify the Eight of Cups in the near future. You have the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, yes, and the Six of Cups. Eventually, you're going to be choosing to disconnect or walk away from memories that, you know, affected you. So if you were dealing with someone here who cut you off, or there was a third party situation, or there was a lot of this back and forth, you're eventually going to disconnect from it because there's something here that you are learning or needed to learn here. And it has a lot to do with communication. It has a lot to do with expressing how you truly feel. It may not be really easy for you, Capricorn, as an earth sign, which is the opposing sign of Cancer, to express your emotions. It's not really in you to express your emotions, right? And that's something that you're learning. And I feel like once you overcome these challenges, which is what you're facing, this is part of your growth, that's when things are going to start moving forward for you. But it will be a process, okay? So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for Capricorn? You have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and you have the Six of Wands. So I feel your biggest challenge here, Capricorn, has a lot to do with getting clear on what you want emotionally, Okay. And this whole entire reading was about your emotions. It's about you letting go of something here that really affected you and not choosing to turn to the dark side because of this. There's something deep inside of you that you're learning. And what you're learning right now is how to be in touch with your emotions. You need to get clear on what it is that you want. 7 of Cups. The more clear you are on what it is that you want, the more aware of your emotions and the direction that you're putting them into, the more likely it is that you're going to find that success that you're looking for. Okay. So Capricorn, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.